Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of NC-17. My name is Josh, and today we are doing another movie review. This one, it was a good one. Had some good gore and good blood and good storyline. And I'm talking about Mr. Buzzkill. So the story is there's a group of friends, uh, sitting at a campfire, and someone begins to tell the other people. One of them starts telling everybody the story of Mr. Buzzkill and a massacre that happened in 1998. Or no, something happened in 1998, and then a massacre happened in 2018, and so forth and so forth. But don't want to spoil anything. So the person is telling a story, and it's you get to see this character from a child and through flashbacks and stuff, all the way up until you know nowadays. It was a good movie. Mr. Buzzkill was, and I don't want to get it wrong. I literally just watched it. Was directed by Rob Collins, written and by Sean Burkett, who was also in it. He played Mr. Buzzkill. Rob Collins and Joey Tymire. I'm bad with bad names, with last names. I'm sorry. Uh, had a good cast in it. Had Jason Crow, Kaylee Williams, who is an independent scream queen. But let's face it, every single actress that was in this is a scream queen because they put in the work. Brittany Blanton, Sean Burkett, Celeste Blandon. You know, you had Joey Mann. I mean, there's a lot of people. But you also had Peyton Pleska, Mike Pleska. Hopefully, I'm saying those last names right. But yeah, this group of friends go to this cabin and our camp, and yeah, they get more than what they bargained for at this camp. They go there to smoke, drink, have fun, do all the good stuff. But definitely good soundtrack, good cinematography. I love the blood and gore. That I love that stuff. So you know, awesome kills. And that's one thing about a good horror movie is if you can do the effects in a way to where it looks really good and stuff like that. It was cool. And Mr. Buzzkill is he's a beast. He's like a big guy, and he does the thing. He uses like a handheld saw, and a bunch of different weapons. But there was two very specific scenes that stood out to me. Again, I don't want to spoil anything, but I will say one of them does involve Brittany Blanton. I think that's her name. Yeah. Uh, yeah. But throughout this movie, the timing was perfect for like how the story was being told, and it was being told in an awesome way, and just everything was good. Nothing was too fast paced. Nothing was too slow paced. Like it was a good pace. Uh, the scenes, the way they were shot, were awesome. It gave you that atmosphere like you were in the '80s slasher, '90s slasher, something like that, and kind of gave me the throwback feel, which is awesome. Uh, it was definitely a really good movie. I liked it, and I rate all my movies 1 to 10, 10 being best, one being worse. I will give my rating before the end of this review, but I want to thank Sean Burkett for letting me, review it. I want to also thank him for letting me see it. That last song, that traveling bong stuck in my head, my friend, stuck in my head. It's a catchy tune. Uh, So you had you had two couples. You had the promiscuous friend, and then you had two stoners, and that's a recipe for that's a recipe for success, if you ask me, because you got different types, you got different characteristics and stuff like that, but everybody complemented each other on screen, so that's what really mattered. It was a really good movie. I did enjoy it. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Definitely going to be watching it again. I think it gets a wide release on November 4th, but definitely good. When it is available, I strongly suggest seeing it. And it was, I would say, in the last 2 months, probably it's up there with some of the better ones I've seen. I've seen a lot of movies, but I want to say it's at least in the top three. At least in the top three. I did that, but it's three. Sorry. Kaylee Williams, you can't really go wrong with her. She's just a phenomenal actress. But every actor and actress in this movie did really well. Like they did really good, and has a little bit of everything. It has good music, good violence, good you know acting, kills. I mean, you name it, it was all good. It's This may or may not be for everybody. For me, I liked it, I enjoyed it, and I will definitely be watching it again. Uh, my hats off to them because they put out a movie to where I would say could be compared to the independent scenes Friday the 13th. And that's a big compliment because, Friday the 13th is my second favorite franchise. And I think Mr. Buzzkill, if they choose to go forward with more, I think there's a lot of stories that could be told, and I hope that they continue to go forward because it was a really good movie, you know. Uh, yeah, I mean, also had that Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibe for a minute too because the eating scene. That's all I'm gonna say. The eating scene, but it was definitely good. So let's get to the rating. So again, I say everything is 1 to 10, 10 being best, one being worst. I'm gonna put this right around the 8.5. I always want my movies to be just a little bit longer. Like if we're hitting hour 45, 2 hour minute, all right, hour 45, 2 hour limit. To me that's good. An hour and 30 minutes is good. But I tend to like them a little bit longer, but definitely an 8.5. And who knows, it might go up even more the more I watch it because I will be watching it again. And if or when it is available for a physical media copy, I will be buying one. It was an awesome movie. Definitely be on the lookout for Mr. Buzzkill in early November and definitely give it a watch. Definitely give it a watch. And again, thank you guys for letting me see it. Thank you for letting me review it. And until next time, stay NC-17.